I'm Prabhat Chaulagain, and I'll be guiding you through this presentation on leadership style and strategic changes brought by Sergio Marchionne, Fiat, and Chrysler. So these are the agenda we're going to be covering today. So this presentation is about the analysis of leadership style of Sergio Marchionne and strategic changes initiated by him. Marchionne is a Canadian-Italian businessman renowned for his energetic and unconventional approach to leadership and change making. Marconi transformed an unprofitable and ill-reputed Fiat as the fifth CEO by managing stakeholders wisely, and he made a thriving company out of the nearly bankrupt Fiat. Marconi also rescued a bankrupt Chrysler via strategic alliance with Fiat and by changing rigid bureaucracy and by motivating demotivated management team and employees. So this presentation provides insights into effective leadership and strategic changes. So first we are going to look at the types of changes pursued at Fiat and Chrysler and whether it is appropriate to the change context or not. So the Balogun and Hoppe theory on strategic change provides a framework for understanding the different types of strategic change that organizations can pursue. Adaptation. Um, Fiat and Chrysler also pursued adaptation changes by reorganizing their supply chain to be more efficient and cost effective. For example, in Fiat, Marchionni focused to produce more profitable models like SUVs and pickup trucks. Reconstruction. Fiat and Chrysler underwent significant management restructuring to create a more unified and effective organization. This included appointing new leaders to oversee key areas such as finance, operations, and marketing. Furthermore, the entrance of Marconi brought a new wave of energy and confidence that changed the employees' perception about the failing company. Revolution. Marconi was a bold, risk-taking, and visionary leader. He oversaw the merger of Fiat and Chrysler, a revolutionary change in itself. It involved the creation of a new company and a significant realignment of the organization structure, process, and culture. Evolutionary change. Firstly, they pursued evolutionary change by gradually improving their product lines and manufacturing processes to stay competitive in the market. This included investing in research and development to improve the efficiency of their vehicles and also develop new technologies. Now we're going to take a look at change context. The change kaleidoscope is a framework developed by Julia Balogun and Veronica Hope Haley that helps organizations understand the different perspectives on change. Time. The timing of strategic change is critical to success. Fiat and Chrysler have sought a number of different sorts of transformation throughout the years, including mergers and acquisitions, the growth of their product lines, and divestitures. Scope. The amount to which strategic change impacts value various organizations' constituents is referred to as its scope. Fiat and Chrysler have worked to implement modifications that range from little tweaks to significant transformations, like putting variety of boost productivity and costs, such as consolidating manufacturing locations and introducing common vehicle platforms. Preservation. Strategic transformation must take the maintenance of fundamental competencies and capacities into account. The goal of Fiat and Chrysler have been to maintain and enhance their advantage in fields like engineering, design, and innovation. Diversity. The variety of participants and viewpoints in strategic transformation can have an influence on its success. Fiat and Chrysler have sought to involve a variety of stakeholders in their transformation efforts, including workers, clients, and suppliers. For instance, FC has collaborated with Waymo on self-driving technology is one example of how it has forged alliance with other businesses and institutions to utilize and leverage their resources. Capability. The capability to execute strategic change is crucial to success. Fiat and Chrysler have made investments to increase their capacities in fields including marketing technology and supply chain management. Capacity. Another crucial factor of the organization's ability to accept and adjust to strategic change is capacity, their capacity to change. Changes that are relevant to Fiat and Chrysler's capabilities and resources have been sought. To increase its potential for development and innovation, FCA, for instance, has concentrated on increasing operational efficiency and lowering expenses. Readiness. The organizations and stakeholders' willingness to accept strategic change is essential to their success. Fiat and Chrysler have made an effort to use engagement training and communication to get their team members, clients, suppliers ready for change. Power. Strategic changes success may be impacted by how stakeholders are positioned in terms of power and influence in their change initiatives. So, suitable change style and analysis of its pertinence. The changes made at Fiat and Chrysler were appropriate to the change context of automotive industry and challenges faced by the two companies. Given the nature of their change efforts, it appears that a combination of evolutionary and adaptive change styles would have been were most appropriate. The evolutionary change such as consolidation of production facilities and the introduction of shared vehicles platforms and the adaptation change such as investment in technologies and partnerships were appropriate to the change context, scope and capacity of Fiat and Chrysler. Now we're gonna take a look at the second question. By what criteria would you assess the effectiveness of the change programs at Fiat and Chrysler? So the quarter stage step change model is a framework for leading and managing change in an organization. The model consists of 8 steps, and we're going to take a look at one by one. Establishing a sense of urgency. Fiat and Chrysler recognized the need for change to remain competitive in the market. Marchionni instilled this sense of urgency via his unconventional leadership style and broad vision and assertive ways, creating a guiding coalition. Marchionni led the merger between Fiat and Chrysler after being backed up by US government. Formation of leadership positions from both companies to manage change process. Develop a vision and strategy. Vision to create a global automobile company that could compete with industry giants. This was the vision of Marchionni. And the strategy involved consolidating operations, streamlining product lines, and investing in new technologies. The communication of vision. The communication of an effective articulation of the vision to the employees and stakeholders by Marchionne's team led to the justness and easiness for change. And the use of various channels like town hall meetings, press releases, and media interviews were conducted for these purposes. Removing obstacles. Marchionni replaced the underperforming management with visionary and enthusiastic individuals and team, and manufacturing shift to popular models like SUV, pickup trucks, and other models, create short-term wins. FCA's initiative was to improve efficiency and reduce costs by various means, and without a doubt, Marconi imparted the winning mentality to his through his effective words and bold actions to his employees and stakeholders. Consolidate improvements. FCA introduced new marketing campaigns and partnerships to promote their brand image and product, and there were improvements in marketing and sales skill of the team by various cross-team costume seminars and training sessions, creating the change of time-consuming bureaucracies and rigid structure were dismantled by Marchionni, and Marchionni, with his team, held the promise of change and excellency to his stakeholders. The 7S McKinsey model consists of 7 interrelated internal elements that must be aligned to ensure organizational success. Strategy. Merger of Kiran and Chrysler was a key strategic decision by Mark Kearney. FCA's strategy was to streamline its products and line and focus on higher margin products. This helped achieve the goal of greater profitability structure. The merger resulted in new organizational structure. FCA's restructuring efforts involved consolidating production facilities and streamlining supply chain systems. FCA's systems to improve communication and collaboration between different departments help to bring stakeholders on one page. Shared values. Commitment to innovation, sustainability, and customer satisfaction, along with emphasis on importance of teamwork and collaboration. Skills. Investment in developing the skills of teams, and there was active engagement in attracting and retaining talented individuals. Staff. There was merger of Fiat and Chrysler, which resulted in a need for integration of diverse workforce into the new organizational structure, as well as efforts to increase and motivate its employees via various programs. Style. Mark Yunis' leadership style emphasized the importance of boldness, innovation, and agility, and as is emphasized the importance of transparency, accountability, and good behavior. So the conclusion is Sergio Marchionne's powerful and influential leadership changes the company's Fiat and Chrysler forevermore. The companies underwent significant strategic changes, including M&A, product line expansion, and divestitures. The appropriateness of change was excessive using Balogun and O'Reilly's change kaleidoscope model. The quarter's 8-step change model was used to plan and implement the changes as Fiat and Chrysler. McKinsey's 7S model was used to assess the effectiveness of the changes. Limitation of the model used there were limited points and structure to assess the whole situation of Fiat and Chrysler. Abstract model not able to provide concrete solution to managers. These are the differences. Thank you for listening patiently.